you know, we're learning and being reminded of things all the time, that even if it isn't like going to be your job, you can still do your creative passions, a whole bunch of them actually, because I know one of the things that often pervades our thinking, you know, as a society is, you know, I'm going to do that job if I get famous or if it's successful or if it makes me money, or then I'm going to stop. If it doesn't do that, then why do it? And I hear that a lot, that people then quit certain things because it didn't, you know, lead to that vision of societal success.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
if it leads to your happiness, then why let it go?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And that's why it's like you have to connect with your why. Like, why do you love doing this? Right? Like for me, with the writing, and it's funny because I literally this was part of what I was talking about. Like I was just reviewing right before I got on here with you in my course with the kids, is that I talked about, you know, like how there's like, you know, this continuing of being a pantser or a planner and like this whole thing. And I was saying how I like to be in the middle. Like I think having a framework for me is important because it's allowed for like, just getting a little writing thing in here, but what I call focused creativity. So it's like you have an organization of your thoughts, but having a framework allows your writing to be more accelerated and allows when I'm actually writing to really just let my imagination run wild. And for me, like the most enjoyable part of writing is to know what I want to write, to know, okay, the purpose of this scene or this chapter is this is where the character is now, this is where I want him to be when we're done or whatever, but then to just write. And sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to write, and you just go and you just let the characters talk to you and do. That is what that is just so much fun to me. And you know what, at the end of the day, like, yeah, and when I put things out there, like I put it out, and you know what, if 4 people buy it, awesome. If a lot of people buy it, great. But I don't judge my success based on where it ranks on Amazon or anything like that, because that's not what it's about. It's about what it gives me. Now, yeah, obviously, don't get me wrong. Obviously, if it ranked really high, that would be awesome. But like I said before, it's important to connect with that why, because otherwise, like you end up needing other people's validation. Like you don't want to need other people's validation you don't want your creativity need. This is like a tongue twister for me, but I think you get where I'm going to.
We'll be patient till you get this right.
Yeah, okay, we're just going to try this again. So you don't want your creativity to be needed to be validated by someone else, because that's not what it's about. It's something about inside you, and don't look for other people to validate it, because then maybe you're not doing it for the right reasons, right?